I am so sorry. I don't know why NVIDIA Broadcast wasn't working. Like, that makes me feel like shit. But Kagan, to answer your question, I've been talking this entire time, keep in mind, and I didn't bother to check if my microphone was working. But we're going to be taking down this entire Amazon warehouse. But this is an existing playthrough. We've been playing it out, me and a few buddies, for about a few weeks now. We'll all hop on when we have some time. Come on. I like that last one. I like it. There we go. Boom. None of this, well, actually, some of this might have been blueprints. No, this all ended up being by hand. Oh. Yeah. Let's change this music up. Lee Michael. What's that? But yes, absolutely none of this. The original factory that I made, this is like the Mark II one, had blueprints. They were terrible. They were actually terrible. So this was supposed to be a remake, and it was all load balanced and everything. And I was like, oh, this is a great idea. Bad idea later on. It doesn't allow for scalability, while using the blueprints does. Otherwise, it'd be a lot easier to take this down if it were all blueprints. It's crazy, like, how much concrete will, like, I mean, how much you can use concrete for. It's ridiculous. And we haven't even, look how much more we have to go. It's crazy. Oh boy. Today, what we're going to be doing is, if you see these cubes over here, we're going to be taking those and turning them into here, but completely disregard the refinery over here. And it's kind of like a temporary thing that we've come up with. It's non-permanent. And then it kind of turns into spaghetti all around. And this whole thing is just a giant hellscape. Yeah, it took a few hours. Wasn't the smartest play by any definition to do this all in non-blueprints. I don't know, how long have you been playing Satisfactory? Since update 4 came out, several years. My goodness, I originally purchased it way, actually no, I think I actually got it for free when it was in some sort of beta. on the Epic Store. Then I bought it on Steam. I was like, oh yeah, that's gonna be easy. Turns out you pretty much, in order to play with a lot of your friends, have to still have an Epic ID and everything. And I was like, oh god dang it, because I have very few games on the Epic Store. This is one of them, but this is on the Steam version apparently, but whatever that means. Because if a game is on Steam, I'd rather have it on Steam 10 out of 10 every time. My kind of like the original idea is on the lower levels. If you see these little ramps behind it, I had these little storage bins back here, and those would feed into like a little train rail system. I was like, oh, it's gonna be great, it's gonna work. Bad idea. Bad idea. Did not work. So we're just gonna tear down this sucker, make room for these, which, by the way, there is a weird thing with them. When it comes to vertical belts, there is a limit, and if I do the this, there technically is no limit, but at a certain point it will like clip off the bottom portion of it for some reason, and it just annoys the crap out of me. I don't know why it does it. I don't know if it's a bug. Also, you can't vertically nudge splitters and mergers, which is a little annoying. I mean, I know they just came out with it, the ability to have vertical splitters and mergers, but if you already have that other function, it'd be nice for it to work. There's also still a few bugs with the blueprint thing too. No difference in play, but Epic has better backing coding in some aspects. Yeah, I just prefer Steam. Everything else mine is on Steam. I prefer to keep it in one ecosystem, the less to deal with. Plus, Steam has better support overall than Epic. I don't know. I also kind of just notationally think about Epic as pretty much only Fortnite. That's anytime I think of Epic, I only think of Fortnite. And I'm not a Fortnite player. Never have, never will. It's one of the games that I like to play when I just want to just chill out and have some fun. Otherwise, I'll hop on some Sketch Tarkov, Halo, Apex, like whatever it is. Not really much of a COD fan right now. They've been releasing the same trash the last few years, and in terms of competitions, it really hasn't been any better either. It's the same sloppy shit every year. Everyone does raffle? What is raffle? I mean, your profile picture is a corgi, so I'm thinking it's like some furry type thing. When you said raffle, I was like, I don't know if that was meant to be like a roof or something. I'm like, what is going on? Getting closer. This portion is going to go a lot easier though, since a lot of this is just already easily highlightable large objects. Roll on the floor laughing, old shorthand. Ooh, I don't know. I haven't even heard of that. Granted, I'm not super old. 27 here. Am I 27 right now? Or am I? It's not like a month or two from now. I don't know. I'm like 27 or 26, somewhere around there. I don't care. It's the same shit every day, so no real reason to keep track of my age, honestly. Terrible at memorizing dates, even though it's my own birthday. I'm kind of stupid when it comes to stuff like that. But this factory is becoming the bane of my existence. Thank God for blueprints, because I am never doing this type of crap again. Texting shortening came. The texting was in it before texting was the thing. Well, yeah, don't get me wrong. I had a little bit of a more brickier phone when I grew up. I also got a Razor from my dad as a pass down. I've had flip phones. I've used dial-up before. I've used it all. So I grew up right when things were starting to progress even further from when you got it. It sounds like. All right, now here's the real debate, Cajun. Or am I saying that right? Cajun? Cajun? Not too sure. Are you an Apple or Android person? That's the real question. I'm older than Google. Now, I remember when Google was like just becoming a thing. I remember looking at all the other different engines. Like there was one with like the detective dog or hound. I don't know what it was, and a few other things. I remember some of those. Yeah, old nickname for when I was at CB thing with my dad. Android all the way. Fuck Apple. Absolutely. Fuck Apple. I 100% agree. Fuck those little bastards. I remember, funny enough, fixing one of my teachers. Like this is like when the when the Apple Color came out. Funny enough, my English teacher in high school. I remember fixing his iPhone in the middle of class, completely disassembling it and reassembling it, replacing the screen because I just had one because I was going to do another repair that day. He's like, "Hey, if you repair my phone, I'll give you an A for the rest of the semester." And I was like, "All right, bet." Repaired it right then and there, got an A for the rest of the semester. But other than that, like Apple repairability, their ecosystem is it's so bad. Like if it's for more simplistic users, those who actually want full control of their devices. And keep in mind, even those who want full control of their devices, we barely use the phones and computers to its full extent. So, I personally like the option to do what the hell I want with what I own. Unlike Nintendo now, with the Switch 2, where they will completely brick it if you decide you want to use a MIG switch, which I'm not sure how old you are. But the MIG switch is, think about like when you had the Nintendo DS and you had the little GameCon or game cartridge thing where you could put like 20 different games on it. It's the same thing. However, like you have to eject the game and then reinsert it, and then it'll switch over to another one. They'll completely brick your whole device for doing that. I remember when having those was so amazing. Oh yeah, and don't even get me started on repairability for that. I have hated it. Funny enough, I actually have a buddy named Eli. He's been making this thing called like a technology build rights on this thing because he's trying to run for contractors. But we'll see how well that goes. I want to support him as much as I can. But the technology build rights, I want the ability to do what the fuck I want with what I own. If I buy something, I buy it. I don't buy the license to use it, the device. I buy the device. It's the same thing with like a car. If I buy a car, I have the right to service it or bring it to a non-first party shop. I can bring it to any third-party shop. I can put any third-party modification on it. I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. Not anymore, not with all the things. Even like John Deere tractors and everything are starting to turn to that shit, and it's annoying the crap out of me. That and microtransactions. I think we're getting to a point where companies like that are getting way too greedy, in my opinion. Like, am I wrong here? I mean, I understand the notability for the companies to make long-term profits, but when they have planned obsolescence by not allowing you to repair your own devices and charging you a ridiculous amount of money for what realistically costs them cents to make, then what's the point in owning anything? Like, when I try to find stuff nowadays, I make sure it's, one, made out of hard metal, it's has parts, it has a long-term commitment to continuing to provide updates. It's like one of my favorite things, and it's kind of like a weird side subject here. AMD. They will continue to support the same socket. So like I bought the AM5. Like right now, I am gaming on the X670E Extreme, which the motherboard's completely discontinued. It was only limited time release for this. Because it was like their main like overclocking one, but it was also one of the most prominent and available motherboards at the time in the middle of COVID. And the AM5 socket is supposed to be supported for many years while providing continuous updates for security patches, for BIOS, etc., more CPUs for it while using the same socket. Like I like that. I like that type of commitment. If I'm going to buy a product, I want to make sure that it's actually going to be supported for a while. Meanwhile, Apple, nah, we're going to break your phone and then say, you need a new phone every like few months. And I'm just like, no, thank you. You can go fuck off. You can go shove your Apple credit card all the way up your asshole, turn it to the right, and then just slit your wrist with it, you know. Get a little bit of feces in your blood. That's the extent that I hate Apple. I hate Apple. And I don't know what it is with some people, then they like getting into like, oh my god, you have the Apple device. You know, like, you're a shitty person if you don't have Apple. And I'm like, dude, like, you can have whatever you have at the end of the day. I don't care. Just don't be trying to talk dog shit about me when I've had literally every single one of your features for years, and then you act as if it's God's given right on earth that you now have a feature that Android has had since its release. Oh my gosh. So like, I don't know. People who do that type of shit just annoy the crap out of me in general. You have to take it to a dealer to yeah, no. I'm not doing anything like that. What are some of the things that you miss when you were younger in terms of nowadays? Either with like politics of devices, repairability, anything along those lines. Let's hear it. Let's hear the rage. And no, I'm not talking about like Raid Shadow Legends, that bullshit. No, I'm not talking about that. That's another thing that pisses me off, seeing all the videos about Raid Shadow Legends, the most dog shit game you will ever play. And guess what? We're gonna pay a lot of top tech creators just to say our name. It's crazy. Like, no, I don't do bait and switch garbage. If I'm gonna support something, it's gonna be something that I've actually used, that I can say with 100% fact, because if I'm going to put my name on it, I'm going to make sure that it's damn well good quality. I'm going to make sure that it has long-term serviceability, has easy return process, if something were going wrong. Similar to that of like the Vortex optics. They're like no questions asked, sole VIP warranty. Like I love Vortex for their warranty. They're amazing. You could run over the tank with a tank. Granted, that'd be intentional damage, and in my opinion, intentional damage shouldn't really cover it, but I mean, they'll still do no questions asked. Like, that type of commitment, to where if I call you up, I don't want to talk to a robot. I want to talk to a human being. That's definitely something that I miss about growing up. You would always reach a person, no matter what company you talk to, and they would actually get stuff done. People that would help you learn how to do things in forums without trying to make money on it, just people helping people. Now you gotta try to set shit up. You gotta pay someone. Yeah, that's how there's it's a lot of that crap going around in general. And it's honestly kind of annoying. It's like when I was making some programs at work using Microsoft Access, because that's all we had and we couldn't have anything else on it. I would be looking at like how to do stuff, and you would see like this guy that has the solution but wants to charge me like $300 from Microsoft Access program, and I'm like, what the fuck is this bullshit? Dude, it's VBA. It's not like it's anything, some proprietary language or some bullshit. Like, if you were to charge like, I don't know, like $10, I would have said like, yeah, I'll pay like $10 to support you. You did the work. I'm just copying it and slapping my own shit on it and making it for my own needs. Like that, I can understand. And I'll support you. I mean, like, think about it. Like, WinRAR. Nobody pays for WinRAR. I've actually paid for WinRAR. I've also paid for Power ISO and a few other programs over the years. It's like, if I use it and if I like it, I will pay for it. If I don't like it, I won't pay for it. And then this whole thing about like how pirating kills content and the money for it. It's like, hey, if you can't afford to pay for it, but guess what? You're watching it. That means that you like what we did or whatever product we made. So to me, that's a win in my books. Like, you liked it. Like, hey, maybe we can adjust pricing to where you could pay for it. Because at the end of the day, it's free advertisement. They're going to end up anyways going and talking to their friends, going and talking to coworkers, going to talk to their nana. Like, it doesn't matter. That's my opinion. I was an intern at a repair shop. Some old lady came in asking for help. I spent 20 minutes helping her learn how to use her PC. Got yelled at for it. Yeah, that's sadly the classic. The tech help that you get nowadays is a lot of old people just yelling at you how to use their technology that their grandson or granddaughter got them. And I'm just like, hey, do you want my help? Like, I understand this is a little frustrating. If you don't want to listen to me, listen to your grandkids, because at least them you won't yell at. Me, I'm just a stranger, I understand, but like, don't give me that shit. I won't take it. If someone were to just straight up yell at me, I'd be like, excuse me? The fuck you yelling at me for? You can sit your ass down, wait 5 minutes, and then I'll come back to you because you were a bitch to me. That's it. The guy who ran the business was passed. I didn't chafe her for it. Oh. Well, honestly, if people are gonna be butt nuggets, then they can sit there and wait. I mean, there was a video I was watching the other day about this guy who owned his own landscaping business, and he's had this client for years, and she was just a piece of shit. But, you know, it's money, so at the end of the day, like, you'll accept it. You'll take the bullshit, a little bit of it. Even if you've had the person for 30 years and be like, hey, they're giving me money. Let me just provide my service. We'll do our job, and then we're gone. Because at the end of the day, it's a long-term customer, and it's hard to get long-term, consistent support for customers nowadays. For things on, like, that is a true subscription service. Like landscaping, that is absolutely a true subscription service. Fucking Adobe is not a goddamn subscription service. If you have big updates, guess what? Let me pay for that license. I don't want to pay monthly for anything. I hate subscriptions so much, especially for products and services that previously had lifetime, or hey, you pay for this product once, and like maybe if you want like continuous updates or to update, we'll charge you like $100 a year to continuously update it. But hey, like, you can still keep your product at what it currently is. Understand. If there's some type of web hosting thing, well, guess what? If I don't want it to continuously keep paying for these updates that's included with that lifetime or that year license that I pay for, let me locally host it. Crazy idea, but in my opinion, anything that requires a server to run, you should allow that individual to locally host it. Crazy thought. Crazy. I know it's ridiculous. Pissed I didn't charge for it. You absolutely should have. It's called the nagging tax. Hey Tether, how's it going? Or Tether Harvester? Or we're just gonna go with Harvester. How you doing, buddy? Things that were pissing us off as we're getting older. Things like subscriptions, Apple. Sorry, if you're an Apple user, you're free to like your own stuff, but I will judge you for it. If you're one of the Apple users that then comes back and is like, well, look at this amazing feature that I have that Android doesn't. I was like, Android's had that for like, I don't know, 20 years. If you're one of those, then yeah. I think we should switch the music here in game. What do you guys think? I think it's about that time. But right now what we're doing is we are tearing down this factory. Sadly, it was not built with blueprints like Cajun was saying. He was hoping it was. It wasn't. That's the sad part about it. It's going to be a pain in the butt to tear down. That's a wild resolution you're gaming in. What is it? It's 21 by 9, actually. So it is... I've had this monitor for years. Fun enough, watch this. So I gotta disable performance on this thing. Go here. Where is it? No, I need to add a new thing. Source. Display capture. Add source. Add. So like, look at this. This is my monitor right here. And I'm gonna shrink it. My mouse is also extremely high sensitivity from FPS games, so this is kind of annoying. I have two of them. They're two 4K curved 100 hertz monitors that I've had for years. So like I'll have my stream up at my bottom left. That's the one that it's me. I can type on. That's me, and then I have my the YouTube channel one, and then I have the stream in the center, so that way I can get more engagement and views at that same time. Now, let me remove that. Yeah. So I have that for my left-hand side, and then for my right-hand side, it is my standard one. And it's crazy. I bought these for like $200 each. I want to say about... Actually, it's almost been five years that I've had these monitors, and they do pretty good. I would like to eventually upgrade to some of the ones like the Samsung 240 or 400 and something hertz monitors that are extremely low in latency. I would like to do that. I do have a 5090, but that is not PCIe 5.0, which was honestly a big sad moment for it. But the time I was building a PC, and I was like, you know what, let me get the latest and greatest what currently is. It's kind of like how the 20 series was. If you were one of the people that bought a 20 series 2080 or 2090, you kind of oofed, and that's kind of what I did. So I like it though at the same time. I've been playing in ultra wide. If you tilt your phone sideways, it'll look perfect. Well, hello. Who just joined? I don't have Discord up to the side.
Oh, Hellfire.
What's going on,
Demon
Demon?
King. What's up?
Oh, shoot. Hold on one sec. I don't know why it's not coming through. Let me go to Steel Series. That's why Steel Series wasn't launched. This might screw up audio for a second, so I'll have to fix that.
Oh, you're good. I'm
Oh, there
sitting
we
here
go.
fucking complaining.
I can hear you now.
Oh no, it's also my phone. My phone's kind of shitty.
You're all good, dude.
I see why you like Satisfactory so much.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I'm playing it
calming.
right now.
Hell yeah! You can join up on me if you want to.
Oh yeah, no, I'm still learning how to play. I'm trying to figure out the wiring points and stuff like that.
Gotcha,
All the
gotcha.
electricity.
Okay.
Once I figured out my other buddy, I'm waiting for him too. Yeah, I'm also I just came. I was coming like, oh shit, I forgot he plays this.
Dude, there's
I'll
quite
be
a few of us that have been playing this together. So it's like me, Cold Cole, AJ,
okay. It's been a while since I
Elion.
talked to all of them.
Oh yeah, dude, it's been a hot minute since we've all
Move.
talked in general.
All right, move, Thor. Let me let you damn demons in.
All right, well hey,
You better
dude,
stop scratching on my door like that, Mercy.
huh? I can't.
I
I
was,
couldn't make that
I was
out.
talking to my dog.
You're talking to your dog. I heard like scratching
Yeah.
the door, and I was like,
Yeah,
I mean,
no,
I'm not scratching the door.
She was scratching on my door.
I promise I'm not a furry. I promise.
I mean, that wouldn't matter. Them fucking freaky anyway. Been around enough of those. That don't bother me.
Irish just says, for modern GPUs, I went from 1080 Ti to 3080 Ti. I'm not getting a 50 series card. My 30 series overclock will have to get me through it. Yeah.
I gotta ask about that. Actually,
Yeah.
my bad for cutting you off.
Oh, that's good.
I'm thinking about upgrading my PC, but I keep hearing don't fuck with the 50 series, the 5 series.
All right. So it's normally like if you're going to upgrade a GPU, you skip 2 generations. It's like the normal sentiment, unless like it's an insane update. 50 series is kind of iffy, and they're also increasing prices on the back end due to tariffs for importing certain supplies for them. So at the end of the day, NVIDIA has turned into a money-grabbing piece of shit company, but they still make good products. That's the funny part. So like everyone's still gonna buy their stuff. So wait, I don't know. Are you able to wait one more year?
Possibly, but I do want to play Chrono Odyssey, and I'm running a 3 series. But I got to do that test play on that joint. My 3 series struggled really badly. The whole damn thing struggled.
Well, was it struggle because it wasn't built for the performance?
Oh, that performance was fucking too powerful for it.
Gotcha.
Like, it struggled in multiple ways, but yeah, that it was too powerful. It was
Okay.
that game is fucking extremely graphic intense.
Look for
And it's
a
beautiful.
used one then. Look for a used GPU. Not a 50 series, but a 40 series. You're going to find a bunch of those. Same with 30 series. You're going to find a few. You could even do, I think the 20 series was the last generation that allowed for SLI, wasn't it? Am I wrong there, Harvester? You bang on
You're
there.
talking to the wrong person, because I'm computer retarded.
Oh, no, you're good. I'm also talking to Chad. That's so Harvester is in chat. That's who I was talking to.
Okay. Yeah, you can. I couldn't tell you different parts. That's why I came to you, sir. You the doctor.
Hey, I ain't no Dr. Disrespect. That's another person in the channel.
Oh, you in there with Dr. Disrespect, huh?
Hey, nah, so like, I know Dr. Disrespect, and he's a pretty funny guy. Him and I have worked together for a few years, so.
Oh yeah, well, me and him have a similar attitude on certain things.
Yeah?
So, yeah. Oh no, you don't. I mean, that's why I don't strain, because I'm trying not to open my mouth, because I might say something that really hurts somebody's feelings, and I ain't got time for it.
Hey, dude, as long as the only thing I care about is you can say whatever the fuck you want, as long as it's not the N-word. So you can, or the white equivalent of it. You can say cunt, bitch, twat, fuck, tits. Like, I do not care.
I'm talking about the channel. I'm talking about, that's why I haven't even been streaming that much on my shit.
That's pretty much banging on with advice for your boy. I would always personally I just like the 50 series a lot. Yes, I will say like the one pro to it,
Move.
Harvester, is that it is PCI 5.0, but it doesn't fully take advantage of 5.0.
Move.
So if you're gonna do a GPU upgrade that you want to get a new one, go with
Back outside. Let's go. I'm talking about dogs. You continue.
you're all good. Go with AMD for right now. If
Hello,
you
no.
have to get a new GPU,
Let's go.
Go with-
You just.
just get an AMD one for right now. Something cheap. Still, I still want to say used. So like the used market is so underrated. It's not even funny. Funny enough, the other day I was looking at, and there was like a 5080 for like $600 that someone was trying to get rid of. Granted, I don't know about it if it has any issues. That's why you always got to bring your own PC with drivers and everything installed, and have them do a Cinebench run for a little bit. And then you want to make sure that they are the original owner and they're not like the second fucking owner of it. If it is, I wouldn't really trust it past that. Honestly, like, you can get used stuff, and used stuff will save you a fuck ton of money.
I'm fine. I mean, either way. I mean, yeah, I'm fine. I ain't like, really tripping off the money part. If I'm gonna buy me a PC, I prefer. But I'm just halfway tempted to buy a second whole ass rig. To be truthful, that way I can have this one that I'm using as a backup rig.
As a backup rig, or you could use it for a dedicated game hosting server for your games too,
That's too.
or a media server.
My homeboy needs it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
your
got
homeboy
many.
could use it.
Yeah, my
Absolutely.
he wanted a computer. And he on that. Cause we kind of. I mean, I like my consoles. Don't get me wrong, but and the most disappointing console to me, and it's surprising I'm actually going to say this out my mouth, is Nintendo.
Oh yeah, no. As much as I love Nintendo, they've turned to shit over the last few years.
Oh yeah.
Harvester says, yeah, I buy GPUs new and everything else used, but currently I would think GPUs are probably decently used. Yeah, I've seen some pretty good ones on Facebook Marketplace. Funny enough, I used to say OfferUp was like the best place to go for finding stuff used back in the day, and it was when it initially launched. But Facebook Marketplace just like tore that. Marikai, whatever the fuck it is, and a few others just completely out of the list. Because Face Marketplace, it is so good, honestly, in my opinion. You can find pretty much everything on that. So,
I need to fix my name too.
but honestly, if you can just wait a little bit, and then here's the thing: are you also going to be upgrading your CPU?
I'm probably gonna upgrade the whole thing.
Okay, so the whole thing. All right. Are you gonna go Intel or AMD? It really depends on what you want to do. AMD. Okay. So I assume then you want to go AM5 if you're gonna be upgrading.
Yeah.
Okay. So AM5 does get quite a bit hotter, and here's one of the things that I like to say with AM5: you can either get AIOs. Don't do fan cooling, otherwise you're gonna throttle limit your performance. Because I'm not super big into air cooling. I haven't found any air coolers that I've personally used yet that work well for AM5. So you're going to want to do either AIOs, which are on the lesser end, or full custom loop. And if you do a full custom loop, that means you got to know what you want to do. You can do soft tubing to where if you're just going to chuck it into the PC, close it, and don't want it to look pretty or anything, then that's good. Otherwise, you can go with hard tubing, but hard tubing is a lot more involved and requires heat gun and all these other things. So just go with soft tubing.
Well,
and that's
I'm not gonna be the one building it. My buddy gonna build it, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna let my friend build it. And he got that. I'm just gonna buy the part.
Fair enough.
No, we not good enough. And if I do it, it's gonna be me. Remember what I said? Me and that. Yeah, that happened. Oh, I did change my name in Discord, by the way.
For a long, Harvester says, for a long time, EVGA sort of had an exploit I use. If I get a card, then overclock it to insane levels, but it won't stay slabbed or stable, at 30%. I'm assuming you mean clock instead of the chicken version. You could just send it back and get a new one. Huh. I would do that till I lucked out with a golden card. Well, funny enough, there are companies that actually will verify some of the stuff along these lines. I can't remember one of them, but I saw it on an episode of LTT where Linus and a few other folks there, I can't remember all the people in the video. I mainly remember Linus's. Went through a company that verified results for both hard drives, GPUs, CPUs, RAM, to make sure they 100% work at that desired clock speed, or considered almost like those golden tickets. And I was like, huh, that's interesting. So this company literally just spends their money and dedicates time to testing every single one of them, so you have validated hardware that will actually perform to the level that you want it to, which I thought was pretty fucking cool. Why they don't just do that in general and allow you to be like, hey, I want my graphics card to be at this clock speed for the more advanced users. Like, it's such a bougie custom service that at the end of the day will help everyone, but you know, it costs money, blah blah blah. People don't want to do it, it's annoying. Customer service, sometimes there's those people that just want to buy a graphics card and just have it a day. But I don't know, that's kind of my little quick hot take on that market. And I do think we are getting to a point where handhelds are going to start taking over some games, not a lot, especially if we can get some better cloud computing software for stuff like NVIDIA Shield when it was good. I think that would be a good prospect going forward. But you'll still always have the need for a PC at your place. That will never change. I'm pretty sure it's like the sentiment of when people are like, oh, everyone's gonna have a personal computer at home in the next somewhat years. Absolutely true. Guess what? Everyone has a computer. It's kind of my sentiment when it comes to 3D printers. Everyone's gonna have a 3D printer at some point.
Yeah, I'm working on that's one thing I'm working on getting myself.
A 3D printer? Nice.
Yeah,
now,
but
what type of printing are you doing? Are you doing novice? Or are you doing professional? Or what are you?
I'm a novice, but hold on. I'm waiting because I ain't get a chance to tell you this either. I'm closing in on the house right now, so
congratulations, dude.
I'm waiting on.
That is awesome. Congratulations for becoming a homeowner. I'm so happy for you, man. That is one of the hardest and biggest decisions here in the United States to do.
Well, it depends on where you live at. And I'm going to say where we're at is not it.
No, is it cheaper, or are you saying it's not it because it's bad?
It's not it because it's too expensive out here.
Oh, fair enough.
What I want. Yeah, my house is a three bedroom, 1 bath, with 16 acres of land.
Oh my God, 16 acres? Oh.
Well, 16.8, but so you might as well call it 17.
Fair enough. I've been looking at land.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah, when you offline, I'll talk to you about that. Where I'm going to is the house is only cost me $247,000.
Dude, that's pretty fucking cheap. From where I'm at, that is cheap.
Yeah, that's why I love it here. Don't get me wrong, I love it here, but I'm sorry, I want to be a house owner.
No, dude, absolutely. Like the cheapest things that for stuff that I would generally want, because I want 40 acres, so I can have my own little shooting range. I can just fuck off and do my own shit. I don't want neighbors. As much as I'm down to have neighbors, I want them to be a little bit of a drive away, because I've just had too many problems with people, especially of the elder kind.
But it depends on where you're moving to, where you want to go to. Like I said, I could because I'm cool with you. I'll tell you offline because I know you're streaming as well.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna dox myself. Somebody come to my house and end up on the back of a t-shirt.
Please don't dox yourself.
Oh no. Oh
Hey,
no,
you
that's
know
what
what
I said.
you
I ain't
should
gonna have
say is
nobody die.
they'll end up on the back end of the barrel is what they'll end up doing.
No, no. What I mean t-shirt. Oh, I mean t-shirt. Oh boy, when I say t-shirt, I mean t-shirt. Come to my house. I mean, remember, I got 7 dogs. Come
Yeah,
to my house if you want to.
they're gonna lose their nuts, their left nut, their kidney, everything.
Uh huh. And I'm planning on putting pigs on the property too. So
Kitties?
pigs.
Oh, pigs. I was like, all right.
Yeah.
This
I
man
mean, I'll,
plans on raising
I'll put some titties up.
bobcats.
I'll put some titties out there.
Titties.
I like titties.
Oh, titties are good.
I put,
I think we
I
all
put
can
them
agree
all
that
over
titties are good.
Oh,
And
yeah.
for those who are female viewers, you know, big pecs on guys, they're good too. Abs, solid.
Well, we know what they really like. Let me stop. I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna behave myself. They
All right,
like a man with a job that take care of the house. That's what they want.
Yeah. Let's see here. Harvester says, yeah, that's cool, but you pay a big premium, I bet. 16's a great amount. You can't buy 16 acres of unserviced forest for 250K where I'm at. All right, so a few months ago,
Hey.
I mean, about
Yeah.
a year ago now, there was multiple plots of 40 acres that were like $30,000, $40,000. And then a bunch of big development companies came in, bought every single fucking plot of land up.
Uh huh.
And that pisses me off, honestly. Big companies like that shouldn't be allowed to purchase land like that under people who are wanting to get like their first home, et cetera, anything along those lines. Because now I'm looking at them, and a lot of them are now starting to come back to the market because no one was buying them, and all their big development plans did not pan out. So they're on like $60,000 to $80,000 for 40 acres, which here where I'm at, that's pretty decent right now. It wasn't literally a year ago, and I'm just like, oh man, this is crazy. Like some of them have well permits, some of them have electricity running up to them, some of them have a fiber line even running up adjacent to the property. I'm like, oh, they have fiber. Oh, on 40 acres. Oh, because for me, like I'm not very much a person who needs the download speed. When I stream, I need the upload speed is what matters.
Speed.
Exactly. Especially for streaming in 4K. Like right now I'm doing 4K 60. I should be doing 4K 60 unless I'm doing 4K 30. Let me check on this stream.
I'd be surprised this month.
I'm doing
This
1440
baby
60.
can get up to
Sorry.
60. This baby does do a 60, but like I said, I don't know if you got like that Chrono Odyssey. It's a beautiful game. They put their foot and neck in that bad boy.
Oh, and just
Like
Satisfactory?
Well, no, and Chrono Odyssey. Satisfactory is beautiful too. But let's just say it makes Satisfactory look like a joke.
Oh yeah, dude. There's some crazy cinematic like masterpieces out there, and you just go in and you look and I was like, this is so beautiful. Like how is this a game? This looks like reality. All right. Harvester says, what kind of base are you building?
Him or me?
Looker or big points per minute beast. Kind of like a nice looker, but at the same time, it's going to be entirely functional. It's not going to be a points base. It's primarily going to be used to craft everything for the next tier, because we have the last tier that we have to unlock. And I need to start making supercomputers and directory assemblers, stuff like that. It's like, let me take a break from this real quick and fly over here. Actually, let me just... Yeah, this will be quicker.
That was careless.
All right. So I have a lot of these style of blueprints right now. Look nice from the outside. They do actually function. If I did want to connect these, which I absolutely could do that. So like, watch this. If I delete this, go back here, go like that, and I go like this, I go like that. I could make more. I don't even have room for that. Okay.
I got a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
These your ranks of what when you got Army, Air Force, and that other Space Force, but no Navy or Marine Corps. What's going on with that? No love for the crazy ones.
Oh, for in the server wise, like
Yeah.
they're allowed in here. There just really isn't any. Like the few that I did know left when I ended up making the server be super authenticated to where you have to have a verified phone number, and a lot of people didn't like that.
That's because they can't fucking be assholes.
Well, no, it's because I wanted to make sure that they weren't gonna get their accounts taken over and be like, join hookers.com, get blown right now, type of
Oh
fucking
yeah, I mean,
bots.
yeah, I got my shit locked down like that too. Oh no, we
Oh,
not
I
having
know.
that.
I put your ass on timeout in the server. I remember. And you're like, my shit got hacked, and I was like, oh, dude, I know.
No, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. No, I got mine locked down. I've never got hacked. You confused me with somebody else. Oh no. I locked. Nope. Not this guy. I'm talking about my server. I think you left my server. My server did get hacked by somebody, and
Okay,
then
that's
after
what it
that, I
was.
locked it down. Yeah, I locked that bad boy down. But me personally, oh no, I didn't get hacked. Oh hell, I would have hunted them down. Like, excuse me, sir. What do you think you're doing?
You know what you can say? You can say, sir, you could go back to India, my friend. Hey,
I ain't that
honestly though,
no,
like,
that,
um,
okay, yes, the fuck I am.
Indian folks, they're pretty fucking cool. I love their
Oh no, I
culture
know.
and their foods. I just make fun of them, and I'll make fun of everyone, regardless
Oh
of
yeah, I
what
know.
race you are. Like, if we can do that, like roast each other for shit. Like, I am the whitest Casper the Ghost motherfucker out there. You look at me and think like, how are you not like a shriveled up shroom right now? Like I touch grass and I shrivel up, and I just die like a vampire. I am the definition of a cracker. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. But like you can roast me however the fuck you want to roast me. I do not care. I will have thick skin on that front. So at that point, like I expect us to be able to do the same thing to like everyone. So like Indians, I can do a pretty good Indian accent. Thank you, my friend. How are you doing today? Oh yes, the curry. It makes it bloody in my arsehole. I don't know. Like I can do a few voice impersonations, mainly like characters from movies, like Mahana means family. Let's see here. We got Kermit. Miss Piggy, my finger smells like bacon after it went into a tiny dark hole, and I don't know if I like that. A few others that I used to be able to do. Let's see here. So Harvester, like I've been talking to you for a hot minute. Cajun, are you still here?
I am trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this my damn self.
Gotcha. And I used to be able to do a bunch more like Mickey Mouse. I can probably still do. Let's see if I can do Elmo. Oh, says so.
Every time I build, let me ask this question: every time I build a hub, does it go revert back to what it was in the beginning, or does it stay the same after I originally like?
After
Do
you
I have to
built a
do all the
what?
modules over again?
After you built a what?
A hub.
Oh no! So if you tear it down, it'll still stay at the level that you previously had it at. You can tear it down
Yeah,
many times as you want.
I was talking about if I build a new one.
Yeah, you can only build one hub. Same with one space elevator.
Okay.
So you'd have to tear down the previous one to move it. If you want a crafting bench,
Uh,
you can go to special and craft a crafting bench or a MAM for research or the other one.
but no, I'm gonna move the hub because I'm looking at where it's at, and it's like
Hmm.
I see a whole clear spacing right in front of my face.
I
So I
thought
can
we
see,
all
I
loved the
probably
hub.
use it. Well, I like the hub. I'm just moving it.
No, I
Like
don't.
if
I
you,
don't think. I don't think what you got. What I was saying.
nope, probably went over my head. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
The hub, the porn hub.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know.
I know a couple with some. I know a couple of people with some videos on there.
Yeah, dude, it's crazy. Like sometimes
Um,
I'll see people and I'll be like, "Huh, I know you, but I'm not gonna say where I know you from."
oh no, it depends on the situation. I have no cut cards. That's all. Let's put it like that. I have no cut cards whatsoever.
Hey, Harvester. So for Satisfactory, what's your general play style? Do you like making spaghetti factories and getting everything immediately set up and just keep rolling it, or do you like thought out, well methodical planning, things along those lines? What's your play style? Bit of both. All right. And keep in mind, you're more than happy to join me on the server if you want to. Like, you can go off, do your own thing. You can help me. We can build something together, tear it down, build a star base up to max tier, then convert it into a mall. Huh. Interesting.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
trying to figure
that.
out how this power works. That's what I'm doing.
You're trying to figure out how to star work?
How to power, like how to, like all the electricity
Oh!
and stuff.
Power. Gotcha. Yeah, so you're going to probably first start off with biomass converters. That's probably what you're
Yeah,
going to
that's
first
exactly
start off. Leaves. A lot of leaves, and then you turn them into
how to
the little fuel
mo.
pellets, and those will last a lot longer.
Well, I noticed they have bio converters on the back of the hub,
Hmm.
but they seem like they don't power anything.
No, they don't power anything in the hub. They will power stuff for your base. They are a starter, like, hey, here's some initial power. You still have to put stuff in them, though. They're not
I
just
don't know.
automatically full.
I just put some leaves in that one. I'm just trying to
Okay.
figure out this. Like once I figure out the power, I'll be fine. Like I done turned into a mining crackhead, so I that's why I need to slow the hell down with the mining part.
New plant for the next last build. Oh my god. See, like, I'm trying to unlock nuclear power right now, Harvester, and you are making also 56 million parts per million per minute. Oh my god. Somebody,
So
please get this man some parts.
sound like my friend that's playing this right now. The one that talked me into getting this.
Hell yeah, dude. Satisfactory it's a good little relaxing time. One game that I really, really want to play. Apparently, there's a new Subnautica, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I heard.
I
I'm
love
thinking,
Subnautica. It's such a good series.
I'm thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I was like, But then I just found out about Grounded too.
Ooh, yeah. There's also like the most peaceful and surreal game that I have ever played, ever. Like, if you are just wanting the most chill, down to earth experience, and no, I'm not talking about Minecraft. In Minecraft, you still have fighting and everything else. Astroneer. That game is nothing but chill out and veg out. It is a peaceful game that I would recommend to any parent to get their kid to first into PC gaming. is Astroneer. It is non-violent. Like, you have, of course, like, you'll die. It's not going to show like blood or guts or anything. If you fall from a certain height, you can. It's a space exploration game. That's essentially what it is, and it's good. I like it. So for those who are parents and want to get their kids started into games, I'd say that's a pretty good start for one. Say again, King.
Oh no, I was saying that's a good start.
Yeah.
I was agreeing with you.
Oh hell yeah. That's what we need. Some more agreement up in here.
Hmm.
Man, we are getting close. We've only taken about half of this factory apart, which is crazy. Keep in mind, I haven't even explored this little oasis area yet. Like, there's portions of the map that I still haven't explored. Like, I've explored some portions, but we still haven't even explored all of it, which is crazy. I do feel like they should make the map bigger, though, in my opinion.
I thought they did when they just did an update.
I don't know about bigger. I mean, like, double or triple the size type of bigger is what I'm talking about.
Right.
Maybe there's some mods. I remember when you had to do mods just to be able to play with people in this game. That was fun, let alone to like do creative mode and a few other things. How do I join your server? I'll help. All right, so let me pull this up here. Steam friend code. I have no idea who that is. Let's see here. Add. Copy. Steam friend code. If you add that in, then I'll invite you. And then if you want, when we are playing, let me go to general here. Hey, where's the invite button for the Discord server too? Where the hell is it? Invite people. Never expires. And then I'm gonna post this in here as well. That is the Discord as well. And sorry about how like the audio like goes out. It's just because I have the game in windowed mode. I prefer all my games to be in like full screen window because then I can interact with other stuff. But sometimes it's a pain in the ass. Like when it came to like Doom, like even if you had it in full screen windowed, it was not full screen windowed. It was just full screen. Like no matter what you did, and it's like nah, you're not gonna play this. And speaking of which, Demon, have you played the new Doom? It was pretty fun.
I didn't even know they came out one. I was more on. I've been on Dune. Damn it, Dune Awakening, not Doom.
Doom. Doom Awakening.
Like no Dune. Yeah,
Doom.
Dune. Dune. Oh yeah, no, I've been playing it.
Delta Oscar Mike, not Dune, not Delta Uniform Mike Echo.
No, I ain't played the other Dune. I don't really care for them. I played I get easily once I get into it, it feels like it's a little too easy sometimes.
Yeah,
but no,
it definitely got too easy.
On the Dune I've been playing was the Dune Awakening, and that's fun. That's been fun.
Hell yeah. I have a few buddies that have it, and they're like, you need to get this. It's so much fun. I was like, dude, I just bought a few other games. Like, I need to finish the games I have first. Like, I haven't even touched all the games in my Steam library still. Like sometimes when you're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna play this game, and then you never play the game, and you're just like, well, shit.
Now I feel you there. My Steam library is slowly growing for sure. Slowly. But the PlayStation, I'm not PlayStation, Xbox gonna keep acting up. Steam library gonna go a lot quicker.
I think I got the invite sent. Okay, let's see here. Sid Killer. All right, as long as you're killing Sid from Toy Story, we'll call that good. All right, now you should be able to just join on me, but let me go over to. Let's see here. Oh, hell yeah. Well, hello. Let me come down over to you. I didn't even know I paused my music. I don't know.
I'm gonna pick up some grass. Each world on here is different, ain't it?
I think so.
Or I'm kind of curious. Is it different or the same world layout?
I started on whichever one said it was the hardest one.
I'm a little baby beginner.
What's up, Sid? You gotta. There's some stuff in the Dimensional Depot that you should be able to grab, like a hazmat suit and a few other things out for yourself. Some knoblets, detonators, some zip line. Yeah, man. Oh, yeah, I also need to do a quick save. I'll find my way around and credit some basic gear and then help tear down the factory. Hell yeah.
Yeah, shit, I need to know when you get to make your own gear and stuff.
Oh yeah. You get to make hazmat gear and a few other things. It's crazy.
Well, I need a weapon, so I'm tired of these daggone rhinoceros looking things.
Oh yeah, dude, those things can get crazy. I got the turbo ammo and a few other things, so it definitely helps. No, all is good.
I can see when my buddy comes on, he gonna be like this. What is wrong with your fucking factory? You need to fix this stuff. I'm like, I'm only building right now as a what's the word for it? To try to make stuff more possible for me to do.
Yeah.
Building nothing extravagant yet, because when I do, oh, you gonna know about it.
Oh, I hope the whole world knows about it.
I don't want
We're
no
gonna
whole
see-
thing. Good
We're
on
gonna
that
see
one.
it. Oh no, man. We deserve to see your awesome creations. We want to see them. Come on now.
I just wanna. I'll stream it one of these days.
Yeah, dude. I stopped streaming. Now I just kind of like stream when I want to. I don't stream on Twitch no more. I said fuck Twitch. As much as that was the only one that I was making money on. And just due to the fact that I can control my stream quality. Like I couldn't never keep the quality at whatever I actually wanted it to be. Twitch was like, you're gonna stream at this quality only. YouTube, I can stream whatever the hell I want. So for like my standard was like 4K.
if Kick get out of their gear, they can probably outdo Twitch too.
Yeah,
But they're
Kick
not.
is.
They stuck in limbo.
Yeah, I never bothered to do Kick. I tried doing TikTok live stuff, but they like were like I only was allowed to like stream it like 4 times, and I was just like, no, not doing this anymore because it just wasn't conducive.
But
I
y'all
didn't
stop
have
dropping water all over the place. I'm listening to you. I'm also fussing at the dogs at the same time.
all good.
Move. They're making puddles upon the water on my floor. Like you're
They
swimming.
They
I
just
love
thirsty.
them, but good. Oh, they are. They've been outside playing. Don't you come in my kitchen? Out. But yeah, no, they are. They want weight, and then what? I don't like the split that Twitch went to either. Why are they taking so much money from people when they already have it?
Yeah, Twitch is literally just Amazon. They got the money, and contrary to a lot of people's belief, when they think Amazon, they don't think their cloud services. They just purely think, oh, their deliveries. Which, don't get me wrong, they're delivering and transportation and logistics empire that they've created for themselves. Phenomenal. Like, it is amazing. But cloud services is where they make all their money.
Well, they actually also just added another thing: satellite internet.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not fucking with their bullshit. I'm gonna stick with Starlink. I already have a Starlink panel too.
I'll get it because when I move, they do not have hardwired. They don't believe in hardwired internet where I'm moving to.
What?
I'm in the country, boy. I move out to the country.
Fair enough.
I'm not dealing with the one thing. The trade off for the land was people, and I don't mind trading off people. They can stay the hell up in the middle of the city if they want to.
Exactly. They can do their own damn thing.
Can I help y'all? I like to eat a cake and make my food without all these pairs of eyes staring at me.
Oh, are all the puppies staring at you like, Dad, give us the foods?
Yeah, they are. I'll take all their asses off too. What I tell y'all about that? Go on. Get. Also, the puppies need a land to play on. I mean, to be honest with you, I don't need no cable and stuff either, though. Who the hell watches cable these days?
No one. That's why we just pirate everything.
Well, I ain't saying all that, but
I'll say it.
I know you would.
Alright, now I need to switch to jetpack.
I'm sitting there trying to figure something about Instacart because they saying I had an account, but the email is a UK email address. And I'm like,
A UK?
yeah, you know how they have .uk at the end of their shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, have one of those. I'm like, this definitely not me. And she like, can you
Let's
wait
see
2 or
here.
3 minutes?
It's
It's already been 12 minutes.
what's the emote one? Is you can still do emotes, which is kind of crazy.
Did you say emo switch or emo? What did you? I'm a little
Emotes,
lost.
emotes in game while you're flying.
Can't wait to get my jetpack.
Dude, jetpacks are crazy cool in this game.
I swear, I think companies do not need to have the ability to delete their call numbers.
Their call number?
Yeah, their customer support, and their support number, like stuff like Instagram and I'm not Instagram, Instacart,
Oh
DoorDash.
yeah.
None of them should have the right to delete their number
Oh
or their
yeah.
support.
I hated
And not
when
have.
Uber Eats did that, and Uber Eats wouldn't allow me to actually like get refunds on food that I never even got. They're like, you know what, you're just gonna pay for it. I'm just like, what, dude? Like, I've also waited 3 hours for this. Can you like at least give me like $5 or something, because I needed that food literally like 5 hours ago. I'm like, no, you can either get a
Whoa.
refund or a $5 off coupon. And I was like, what? And then half the time they wouldn't even give me refunds for stuff that I never actually got. And I'm just like, what?
Yeah,
And then
they
I figured out you
they
could actually do
definitely-
chargebacks on that shit. And I was like, ooh, I started doing that every time I didn't get what I fucking ordered.
you start doing what?
Doing chargebacks on my card when they wouldn't actually deliver the food that I fucking ordered. And that pissed me off. Or when we have very, very big numbers on our buildings where I'm at right now, and people will still manage to like put it off on the complete opposite end of the apartment complex. And I'm just like, dude, like, you really just don't give a shit. You drove up to the first place, said fuck it, and
you drop
left
it off.
Yeah.
Nah, they that's shitty right there. And my roommate had his food stolen.
Yeah, I've had that too, where like the driver will just steal my food and just leave. That happened to me actually 4 times in a row on Uber Eats. Now I was just like, what the fuck? And I was like, hey, the delivery drivers, it must be doing a different delivery app, because I paid for Rush stuff and they're going the complete opposite direction. So they're doing 2 delivery services. Like, it's pretty obvious to tell they're doing something else, because I don't live that way, and they've been driving that way for 20 minutes. And they're like, sorry. And I'm like, okay, well, that does nothing for me. You telling me that you're sorry. It doesn't get my food here any faster, does it? And they're like, sorry. And you're just like, you know what? shut the fuck up and just give me my refund. But that's all I want at the day. End of the day. I hate people who do shit like that. If you're really that bad off to where many hands make light work, oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Both of those. Let's see here. All right, let's do 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. curious. This, can you then color it? Hmm. Let's see here. Trying to think here. Do I want road or do I want to build something that also has train? Trying to think like how I want to do this. I want to build just not only this piece here, but also something for a train as well. Oh, we'll keep the road like this first. Did I really not have? Road straight. All right. Then we'll make one that goes up gradient. Or we can make an intersection here. corner concrete piece. Oh yes, this is actually working. Four-way intersection. Hell yeah. Do a up section now. Oh, actually, they said these 2 meters or 4 meters were hard to do, so do. 2 meter there, and then This is weird. I'm not hearing anything in the
Oh, you
boombox.
mean me talking? I was on the phone.
Say again?
If you meant me talking, I was on the phone.
Oh no, I'm not talking about you. I'm just talking about this audio in the game, like the
I'm a little
music player.
confused on something. My bad. Um, I hate my music. Fine. I'm confused though.
Hmm.
And maybe I didn't unlock it yet, but you have a storage where the conveyor belts go to.
Say that one more time, a little bit slower though.
Do, oh my bad. Do they have a storage where the conveyor belts go to?
All of them should have the conveyors go through.
And I'm trying to directly find some storage.
Hmm. It's kind of weird that they're not.
Maybe I'm not far enough. That could be the problem.
It's a possibility, but I don't see
I mean,
why.
like I'm in a at oh, I'm in the beginning of the game, like beginning.
Yeah.
Excuse me. But yeah, all right. I will look more into it 'cause I'm just confused right now.
That was good. I'm trying to figure out how to do this blueprint. Now we'll do the top side real quick. But yeah, right now it's kind of like getting boring because the music in the game just broke, so it's not working anymore.
Shit, use your own music.
No. YouTube copyrights or copyright strikes every single fucking song besides like in-game music.
Oh, of course they do.
Yeah. I want up corners, not down corners. These got asphalt as well. So I need to do the same thing here. Yeah, the game is definitely, or the stream is pretty much dead now since the audio bugged out. Hmm. Yep, it needs to go up one more level, I think. Trying to get this whole road system to align perfectly. What is it, Firefly? What is it? Are you being a happy doggy? I know I can fix that. Just doing this. Hmm. Ratton, I'm going to bed. Join some other time. See ya.
No, you going to sleep?
Oh no, not me. Just somebody else. I am gonna have to
Oh,
go to sleep here in a little bit too, because I got surgery tomorrow. So I'm gonna make sure I'm well rested before that shit happens.
yeah, no, trust me, I know all about that.
I'm just trying to figure out how the hell I'm gonna get this thing. Because if I do
This
this,
second one, background power supply, is early in its life cycle. It's retained only part of its potential.
See, right now, I'm trying to sit here and figure out
They're capable of extracting latent energy.
how these people got me mixed up with somebody else from the UK, and you can't even call these people about this shit either.
somebody has you mixed up with somebody from the UK.
Yeah,
Who?
they Instacart, or
Insta
stupid asses.
Instacart?
Yeah, yeah, they have my number and stuff. So I'm trying to, because I was trying to start an Instacart and can't do that if these dummies don't even realize that whoever they got is not me, and you can't even call them. They're so stupid.
Yeah, it sounds about normal though. Sadly,
I know, right?
he's some
Yeah, I'm
bullshit,
trying.
as they say.
So shoot,
Your mic's cutting you out a lot, buddy. By the way.
that's my phone. I just told you that I'm using my phone.
The industrial application of this mineral will follow that of its synthetic counterpart, specifically in communication and exploration technologies.
Hmm.
This unknown chemical element was in reality an unusual mixture of solid sulfide and sulfate materials from which sulfur can be extracted. Sulfur's primary use lies in fertilizers, which it had no use for. Instead, this element enables access to more.
Yeah, I'm on my phone, so I'm going to cut out.
You're all good.
The remains research belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids, but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stopping prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional.
Oh hell yeah! You just unlocked stingers. Nah.
Oh no, I've been did it. I just haven't. I just built this damn machine.
Oh, the ma'am.
Yeah, I didn't realize I needed to build that.
Yeah.
I got this thing looking like a clusterfuck right now. Until I'm gonna get my buddy in here. He gonna show me. I'm gonna look. You just build shit. I'll figure the rest of this shit out my damn self. I'm supposed to be making iron plates right now. Too. Yeah, this machine I got does make this better and faster.
Which machine did you get?
It makes the recipes for you.
Ah, gotcha. Oh, the smelter, or
No, this is definitely not a smelter. I mean, it might be. What the fuck is this thing? Doesn't have a name for it.
foundry?
I think it's a foundry. I think that's exactly what it is. Thank
Like,
you for reminding me about that. Cause it's definitely the foundry. Oh no, it's a constructor. I put the constructor and assembler. Did not build. How did I not build that? Yeah, thanks for reminding me. I didn't. I was supposed to build a damn smelter.
well, there you go.
You're such a lifesaver, bro.
And we're all pioneers out here.
Oh, oh, my fucking back hurts. They must be about to get a storm or something. Does this have power? I think I know what I should have done. Not just now. I just feel stupid for not even thinking about that.
Oh man, you can't put these road barriers at tilts. No, I'll use Zoop another one. Kind of poopy. That sucks. Need to make the sides on the other one 2 meters thick. So let me save this. Line road, select icon.
I will say the spiders on this game is a menace.
Oh no, spiders are the worst in this game. They are the bane of my goddamn existence.
Hey, I tricked one of them rhinoceros looking ass things to jump off the cliff.
It's perfect. Oh my god.
And they tried to ram me, and I just jumped out of the way like, bye bye. I just couldn't harvest it. That's the only problem. I was trying to harvest the damn thing.
Yeah, you just gotta say, surprise, motherfucker, do the good old Samuel Jackson on him.
Oh boy. Damn, my back. Feel old as fuck.
You're old as fuck? Is that what you just said?
I feel old as fuck. I'm not that damn old. My body feels like it though.
Are you
Gotta
telling
love
me
the Navy.
you tell me you're not like ancient old? Like, come on now.
I mean,
You like
ain't you like
dinosaur time, right?
95? Nah, I ain't done it for time yet. My body feels like it for damn sure. But my body feels like it's from the Jurassic era.
Yeah. Oh, perfect. What is it? What is your big cute fluffy puppers? Come here. Come here. Oh, you got these big fluffy pupper ears. Yeah, they're big and fluffy. Yeah, I'll take you outside in 30 more minutes. That is outside time. She's like, no, right now is outside time, Dad. Gosh, don't you know when I need to go potty? And I'm like, listen here, you cute fluff. I don't know why music isn't working now. It's so weird.
Yeah, I don't know. It's working fine on mine. Maybe you might maybe as a setting, like something you might have to reset the game and start over again.
Yeah, just do a quick restart of the game, but if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get off at that point.
I mean, everybody needs to get off every once in a while.
Ooh, I think I did too big of a ramp. Yeah. Correct, but
Yeah, I see what you mean by no sound.
yeah, there's like it's dead quiet. Do a 2 meters. Up. Meter and then a 1 meter foundation. Boom. I'm gonna have to figure out a different road blueprint later. This is all types of weird. I gotta hop off. I gotta honey the peppers and prep for other stuff later. So I'm gonna be hopping off. Let's see you later, King.
All right, talk to you later, man. Bye.
Peace.